What's up, everybody? It's Josh from Harley-Davidson of Florida. Today is super exciting. It's January 6th, 2021, and I have a 2021 Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited here that I get to test ride today. So let's get into it. This is a 2021 Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited in the all-new Deadwood green Vivid Black two-tone. Most of what you see on this motorcycle is familiar. So you still get the new Slicer 2 style wheels, dual disc front brakes with ABS. But the biggest change is no longer hydraulic clutch. That is a clutch cable. So when we go for our test ride today, we're gonna see how different that feels on this 114. We haven't felt a Milwaukee 8 touring bike with a cable clutch yet, so we will certainly be getting into that. That clutch feels actually very good. It's a lot lighter than the hydraulic clutch pull was. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, honestly, that's a great change. Already, right off the bat, that feels really good. That cable clutch. Let's get adjusted here. It takes just a second to get used to, but then it feels super natural. It's a relatively short clutch throw too, with like a little bit of play at the end, but it feels like very controllable. Yeah, I feel like I have much more control over low speed stuff with this new clutch, just because I feel like I get so much more feedback what's actually happening with the clutch plates with this cable clutch rather than the hydraulic clutch in the last few years. Because it's kind of just like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but anybody that's ridden both knows what I'm talking about. The hydraulic clutch is more premium feeling, but also you get a lot less rider feedback from it. We'll intentionally hit some of these potholes here because this dual bending valve suspension that they introduced at the same time as the Milwaukee 8, still does a great job. Something that a lot of people overlook just because it's not brand new. The suspension on these is absolutely killer, especially when you're trying to navigate and throw around a 900-pound motorcycle. Specifically driving through this like nasty little rut thing. And it's really, the bumps are there, but they're not jarring, and the bike stays completely planted, feels completely under control. Even under, that was like kind of a small pothole, and still, it's a nice cold day this morning. Started off at 48 degrees, that's why I'm layered. Forgot my gloves, but the heated hand grips are really doing me justice right now. Like, I'm very comfortable on this motorcycle. Even given it's probably warmed up to about 55 or 58 right now. Yeah. It's not that it's so plush that it takes away the feel of the road. The suspension really controls what's happening. Like as far as what the rider experiences when you go over bumps and ruts and stuff. Man, I can't get over this clutch. Is so easy. It's so nice. It's very smooth. There's a lot of feedback. Man, this Milwaukee 8 is just the perfect amount of power for a bike like this. I mean, it's 900 something pounds. I'm 6'1", I'm not like a small guy. And this thing, it doesn't feel like it's struggling to move us both around. The way that Harley-Davidson has refined this machine over the years of however many years they've been making the fairing bikes, it's like, 40 now? At least 40 years of making touring bikes with fairings. Honestly, they're so refined to the point where the micro adjustments that they make, like adding changing the style of clutch and you know, when they updated the suspension to the dual bending valves and the new suspension in the rear, that it's just such a, I feel like my brain is controlling this and not my hands. Like, I think about what I want the bike to do, and even though it's the biggest bike we make, with the exception of the Road Glide Limited, which is a couple pounds heavier than this one, and obviously not the trikes, but I just kind of think about where I want to be on the road, what I want to do, and this bike just does it for me, and I don't really have to muscle it around or really try to ride it. It's a very effortless motorcycle to ride, for me at least. And that's what I like about it so much. I mean, I have one, my dad has one, I've got an Ultra, he's got a Milwaukee 8 Ultra, and that's the bike even though I'm 27, that's the bike I ride the most, is my Ultra too. So that goes to show you anything. That's how how well these bikes ride. They're just the perfect bike to ride. It's not going to win any races or, you know, drag races or time attack or anything, but it is going to get you anywhere in the country, and you're going to have a great time doing it. It's been a great little ride on this thing. I don't want to put too many miles on it because it is the first one. It's brand new. So I'm going back to the shop now. I'm going to be doing tons of videos in the coming weeks on all the new 2021 models, all the new colors, all the new specs, what changed, what didn't, the new models we get, because we know we're getting the Pan America. I suspect we might be getting another new secret model. I actually wrote up a blog post. I'll put that link in the description of this video if you want to go check it out, of what I speculate to be what we see next. The virtual dealer show is the 19th of this month. It's free to the public to register, and it's all going to be live streamed on the internet. I'll leave the link and instructions on how to get yourself signed up to be able to view that. You guys have a wonderful day. Get out and ride. Enjoy this beautiful weather we're having, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.